Welcome back to the MMA Plug. This is Jordan Kurtz. I am sitting here alongside one of the UFC lightweight division's brightest young prospects, the one, the only, Mr. Ten Toes himself, King Kage Devonte Smith. How you doing, my man?
Good, man. Just chilling, watching TV.
Nice. So, Devonte, you've got a big fight coming up in a couple of weeks. You're going up against Jamie Malarkey. How are you feeling getting ready to take the walk for the second time in 2021 since coming back from a pretty devastating injury, but you've bounced back very finely.
It's just another day, bro. Like for real, I treat every fight in a sense the same but different because it's a different opponent. I'm ready for whatever he comes in there with. I know he's a fighter. I've been training for so long that the anticipation to fight is kind of like gone. I'm just like ready to fight. Um, and I'm ready to get in, get out, and go home with the win.
Speaking of that, you're not one who likes to spend too much time in the cage when you actually are going. You have a just entire laundry list of finishes across the board on your record. You've bonused in the UFC, so that's obviously that's something that's on the brain for this fight.
Um, no, man. Every fight is different. I seen this guy. He seems like a tough guy opponent. If I get him out there quick, cool. If I don't, cool. Like I said, I'm ready for whatever. Bonuses, I don't focus on bonuses because I mean the way I fight, it's bound to happen. I keep that attitude. As long as I win, I have a chance to win the bonus.
No, certainly, because everything that you do is explosive. There's some guys who have power, and there's guys who have that just extra level, that extra twist of the fist, whatever you want to call it,
Mm-hmm.
that level 10 FU type power. And you have that.
Mm-hmm. That Falcon punch.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Something that'll just flatline somebody as soon as you touch them. And in turn, I feel like somebody like you that alters how you train, because you can't train and just be
Mm.
knocking people out in every single session. So I feel like,
Yeah.
talk to us about that dynamic. How does that impact how you prepare?
Sometimes it's bothersome, and so it's just learning. I got this one let's say thought process from my boxing coach. It's basically like you ever seen that episode with Superman for Dark Side? And there's many episodes of that, but where he was talking about how he always had to hold back, you know, and that's basically how it feels at times. But I learned how to control it even more. So when it's actually like fight time, it's like I get to let it all out. I ain't gotta like worry about, oh, I'm not trying to hurt him. I am trying to hurt you. So when I am training with my teammates, it's more so like we'll do more so like I either touch you with it or like show that you would have got hit with it, rather than blasting all the way through. Um, but other than that, it's annoying at times. But like I said, I'm getting better at it day by day, so I can like throw it more freely.
Would you say that it potentially, as far as training goes, it allows you the opportunity to round out some more parts of your game because you can't just go and flatline someone in training?
Yeah, most definitely, because it's highly annoying when you know right over, but because it's your teammate and we not going this hard, I have to figure out different ways, different avenues, to get what I want, and a lot of times I end up in even better positions than I was with even though I like to just get over it, but I end up in a better position a lot of times and I see a lot more things. So, it's annoying, but then there are some benefits that come. There are a lot of benefits that come with it.
Would you say that there's been a lot of mental growth and maturity over the course of these last couple of years? Maybe in some of those situations, you hit someone, you hurt them in a fight, maybe Johnny Cage goes and rushes them, and maybe it's not the cleanest opportunity right there. But now King Cage steps in there, and you're a little bit more of a sniper, you're calculated, and you're just letting the opportunity present itself, because when it's there, it's pretty much it's highlight reel.
Yeah, I mean exactly that. It's an experience thing, knowing when to go in, because sometimes people don't be fully out. You can see it in their eyes, and just understanding how to like calculate and just go. And the person I am now, I'm still growing. As a fighter, as a man, as like everything for real. So it's growth every day. So once I get to that point where I do get to fight for the belt and all that cool stuff, I feel like I'm gonna be there. You know.
Because you are such a risk for everybody on the feet, and you do have that highlight reel type of knockout power, do you feel like that has maybe allowed for people to criticize or at times maybe disrespect your wrestling background?
I mean, yeah, but I've had one of those fights where a guy actually like it was after my first pro loss against John Gunther, my next opponent. He was blowing down. He had jokes. Him and his coach talking about like I was a one trick pony. And when I fought him, he had more of his people there, and I beat him with a triangle choke. you know. So this is just another day. So I truly don't care if people do like trash talk my grappling or don't think I'm good on the ground at all. It is what it is. At the end of the day, as long as I get that dub, that's all I care about.
Makes perfect sense in that way. I mean, whatever works, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, just like you mentioned, every fight is different, every approach is. So, do you think that that is going to be something that Jamie Malarkey might look to do, is potentially tie you up and don't let you stay at range?
Yeah, that's a possibility, and that's one thing I'm excited for. I'm excited for the challenge. With everybody that I've been working with at Factory X. I ain't out there to play around, but I do understand that that is a possibility, and I'm ready for it, truly, and I'm just ready to fight. Like I don't got the jitters or nothing. I'm ready to smell like the Las Vegas and the Apex and taking my shirt off and feeling that for me like that cool breeze and just being ready. It's like it's fight time. Like ain't no more training. Like it's fight time, and that's what I'm excited for.
So, you're
That's
a
that's that's
massive
all I'm focused
anime
on.
fan. What are you watching this camp?
Yes.
What's getting you through this camp? What's your show of this time
Mhm.
frame?
We got One Piece because Luffy, I'm starting to feel like Luffy is his mentality, man, is just like he don't back down from nobody. I've been watching Hunter X Hunter, just rewatching some of the episodes. Uh, what's another one? My Hero Academy. Academy. What's another one that I'm watching? Dang man, I do not like when I get go blank, and I know as soon as I get off with you, I'm gonna be like, oh, that's what it was. But those are the ones that I'm like watching right now. Oh, and Boruto. It's not Naruto, but I'm giving it a chance, and it's starting to get good.
Gotcha. I mean, I always have to ask that question because I don't know much about it, but I know that you do. There's a lot of fans out there
Yeah.
who, within our MMA community are massive anime fans. I always have to laugh because sometimes when we're just hanging out and chilling, then you want to start watching anime. Like Bro, like I don't know what to tell you. Like I'm ready I'm ready to watch some cartoons, and I understand if you're not trying to sit here and read
Yeah,
subtitles and watch anime, but this is what I'm trying to do.
yeah,
So I don't know.
yeah. That's all I'm
I
trying to do. Like,
appreciate
yo,
the just the fandom or the getting into it, like because you're not just an anime fan,
yeah,
you're an anime fan. Like you're sitting there like reading the subtitles,
yeah,
like eating popcorn like a caveman, like
yeah.
just having to shovel it in.
I was in, I was in my good, my. I don't know if you heard me or not.
It cut out for a second.
Did you hear me?
You started saying
Oh,
it.
I said, I was in my peaceful place.
Hey, that's you got to have
It
a
cut out
zen
again.
mode. No, no,
Okay.
no. You're in your peaceful place. You got to have that zen. You've got to have something that kind of just gives you that
Hmm.
inner peace, right? So let's talk
Yeah.
about that. You mentioned having a strong supporting cast of training partners out here. You've got a strong supporting cast back home out there in Cleveland as well. Who have been some of the main people who have helped you out, training partners, coaches, all that for this camp?
Um. My guy Yusuf, Markel, Jacoby, Cody Harris, um, Jovan. Uh, Man, who else? Wait, Alexander Hernandez. That's the same person. Uh, Mark, I've been really Mark has been helping me with a lot of things. Scotty, Scotty, our jujitsu coach, he's been helping me. Um, who else? Because I really go against everybody and anybody who can really help me get to where I need to be. My dude Clay, he's. I say every time I go against him, man, I see him get better each and every time. Like each and every time I see him get better. So uh Brandon, yeah, I've been going basically the whole team. I go to everybody. You want some work? You want some work? You want some work? I'm here for it.
Okay. I see you making the rounds all across the board. Sometimes I know there's some people when it gets to these last couple of weeks of camp, you've got like your set guys, but 10 toes is everywhere, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, Devonte, as we start to wrap up, I just want to ask you the last couple of questions here. First and foremost, in 2 sentences or less, what can the fans expect to see from you when you step in the cage on Saturday? Next Saturday, I
A
should say.
fight. Yeah. A fight and skill.
Fight and skill. Okay. Is there anybody out there that you want to throw a shout out to? Management, sponsors, anyone along those lines?
Uh, I mean, not necessarily. I mean, I give a shout. I mean, since you threw it out there, give a shout out to my management team, Iridium, my dude Jason, Jacoby, Ed. Um, there's one more guy, man,
Jeremy,
Bucky. Wow,
Bucky,
got you, bro.
boom.
Yeah, but yeah, Jeremy too. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. That's about it, man. I'm just ready to fight. I'm ready. That's all I. That's all I. That's it. I'm just ready to fight.
Oh, I appreciate your time, Devonte. Thank you so much for joining us on. We've had you on the show before as a guest host, so I'm glad that we were able to have you on as an interview subject as you prepare to take the cage against Jamie Malarkey next weekend. So, like I say, just want to say thank you again very much for your time. Where can people follow you?
All right, so get your pen and paper. It's KOE_KING KAGE UFC. Boom. I'm thinking about changing it, but it's like,
Yeah,
We'll
you
think
know,
about it. We'll think about it.
I mean, it may only be a matter of time before your account gets banned again, so you might have to start over from scratch all over. No, I'm just messing with you. I'm not gonna put that out there.
Why would you even do that? Come on, man.
I
That's just stressful.
Oh yeah, definitely. So like I say, Devonte, thank you so much for taking the time. Folks, I'm Jordan Kurtz sitting here alongside Devonte Smith of the UFC lightweight division. This interview segment has been brought to you by MyFitFoods. Eat fit, live fit, give a fit. Go to www.myfitfoods.com. All orders over $100 right now are free of shipping. This is the MMA plug presented by denversportsbetting.com on 98.1 FM Mile High Sports Radio.